Welcome to the Player Supreme Show at ZenMac.com. I am your host, Player Supreme.
The following program is rated TV MA-LV. It contains strong language, violence, and nudity. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Welcome to the show today, fellas. It's been a few days since I've done a regular show, and I've got an email from one of our brothers, and he writes, Brother Supreme, I was hoping you could do a podcast on the situation. When you do a podcast on my situations, I learn a lot from it. I've been seeing this girl for a week. She is shorter than me and 31 years of age. I'm 28. I thought this girl was my age when I met her. She wanted to go out last Monday night, and I was down to go. She is a cute girl. That night she was not dressed to go out. She was dressed okay. When she goes out, she really dresses up. She wanted to go to a bar. I was okay with going. We go and start dancing. I run into a few friends and decided to say hi to my friends. My girl got upset and grabbed my hand and walked me across the bar away from my friends. She did not want me to meet. She did not want to meet them because she was not dressed at her best. And I said, I should have taken that into consideration. And that was your first mistake right there. Of all my preachings on being a man, and this being a man's world, you respond with, I should have taken that into consideration. As I say, a lot of my game goes in one ear and out the other. And this is a prime example of that. He continues with, even though she wanted to go out, she got mad at me. We argued. That was your second mistake. And she walked away from me. I was pissed off and started walking to my car, decided to leave her at the bar. I get to my car and I could not leave her alone at the bar at 2 a.m. I decided to go back and get my girl. Your girl? Okay. He continues with, I told her it's time to go home and she yells at me, go to hell. Me, fuck you, we are done. I walk away determined to leave her now. She chases after me to my car. We argue and I tell her that I did not need this shit in my life. That's one good thing you said. I told her I did not want to see her anymore. She started to cry and begged me not to leave. She started to tell me, you are a good catch. You treat me so well. Uh-oh. Continuing, I'm surprised the girl has not picked you up yet. I was flattered that she said that to me. I ended up taking her home and have not spoken to her since. I felt that she drained the life out of me. I found out later she was a manic depressant and bipolar. Okay, I don't even go any further, really. But I'll finish this. Now that I see that, because I was going to tell you some stuff, but now that I see that, what I have to say does make sense, will make sense to you. He continues with, I know we all have problems, but I could deal with her. I think he meant to write, I couldn't deal with her anymore. Did I do anything right or wrong? Any advice you can give me? Okay. Let's see. Going back up, your first mistake was thinking that you should have taken that into consideration. Look, buddy, I don't give a fuck what her issue is. She's with her man. She belongs as a good girl. Not some screaming, controlling, manic, depressive bitch. Don't ever see this girl again. If this is the way she is in the beginning, it will only get worse. And now that I see that she's a manic, depressive, fuck that. You can do better in your life. And you don't need this kind of, as you said, you don't need this kind of bullshit on your team. She will rock the boat. For her to scream at you in public, to scream at a man in public is so fucking degrading. That's some ghetto ass shit. You see black folks do that kind of shit. Ghetto sisters from the ghetto, you screaming out loud like that. You don't need to pull up some shit like that. Now the second question you asked me. My second question, he writes, I had sex with another girl last week. This is the spin instructor who I told you about that I had no connection with. I broke up with her 3 weeks ago. Before we had sex, I told her I did not plan to make her my girlfriend or take her out. I said I just wanted sex and that was it. We had sex and I left. She called me to see how I am doing since then. If I tell a girl my intentions the way I did, is that okay, or should I have gone about it a different way? Just your feedback. Okay. I applaud your honesty and being a nice guy up front and telling them beforehand. That's the gentlemanly way to do it. It's not how I would do it myself, because I'm a little bit more underhanded. I'll bone her first, then tell her my contract after I let her know how good the sex she'd be walking away from will be. I don't know how good you are in bed, but I know that I can sell in bed, so that they're more likely to get on my team. So, in both of these questions, I hope I've given you a good answer. In the second question, you did fine. It's just your style. And I say this to all the fellas out there. You know, we all have our own different style of handling our business. And I can applaud you on your style because you still got the sex. A lot of girls will go through it at that point anyway, because you're almost at the point of having sex. Your clothes are off. She was wanting it, so she'll just do it just for the fuck. Because it will make her look like she knows it will make her look like a gold digger type bitch if she says, well, we can't have sex then. She knows that'll make her look like a bitch. So that gives you a lot of power and leverage if you wait till the last minute like that and then tell her. Because most women will just go on in and do it and say, okay, I'll just have some sex. So, as far as you being a good catch, this other girl's talking about, and you treating her well, I guess that's how you roll in your game. I'm not advocating being assholes to women, but I'm not advocating being Mr. Nice Guys. Sometimes we got to be a little bit harder than that. And obviously with a bitch like that, she definitely needs some pimp hand upside her head. But you did well there, fella. I wouldn't see that other bitch again. I mean, she's got issues. She got serious problems you cannot fix. And trying to fix a bitch, hoping that you think you got some kind of psychological power over her because you're trying to help her, that is the wrong thing to do. Brothers, don't ever do that. Don't ever find a bitch that's broke down and think you can fix her up and she'll appreciate you more. That will not happen. Do not make the mistakes I've made. Please do not make the mistakes I've made. I've tried that before, thinking I'll have more power of a bitch. It didn't work. She was still fucked up. Fucked up people are just fucked up. Period. Until next time, fellas. This has been another Player Supreme show at ZenMac.com.